Good evening, people. How are you? Yet another CB2LL Consciousness Bite to Live Light at 9:30 p.m. And guess what? I am on time today. Yes, in between, I have been so occupied with some family wedding or something, and I was delayed by say 10-15 minutes. Or rather less than that, but then today I am here right bang on 9:30. So I am so super excited to see you here again. And how is the Sunday going? How is the Sunday evening looking? Hi Dharmendra, how are you? And hi honey, I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. I hope you're having a blast. I hope you're having maybe relaxing Sunday or whatever it is. You should be having fun all the time. Hi Tanvi. And today, I'm going to talk about something called, something on the lines of attack. Yeah. So, if you all have seen the poster, attack when you feel attacked by someone else outside, by something else outside, maybe a situation. How do you feel? Something that you think you cannot cope up with. So, what do you feel? How do you deal with it when you feel you are attacked? You're cornered. You're not being heard. You people are just not interested in listening to what you have to say. And you feel world is against you. हुआ है कभी ऐसा? कई लोगों की लाइफ में हुआ है. मेरे ख्याल से सबकी लाइफ में कभी ना कभी हुआ होगा. But महसूस कैसा होता है? कैसा फील होता है? How do you feel when you feel you are attacked? Well, it is the feeling. And on a feeling level, people do tend to go into a trail of emotions. Correct? So what emotions do come up when you feel you are attacked, when you feel someone known to you or unknown to you in your professional or personal setup, when you feel you are attacked rather than, being heard or being accepted the way you are. Hello, Swaroop. So good to have you here. So attack is the energy which people perceive in professional space, where we also say there is a lot of office politics, or even at home, even with family, where you feel family people are not willing to receive you. They are not just perceiving you as they should. And you feel probably left out or cornered. But how does it go? How do you deal with it? What emotion does it bring up? What is important is to get in touch with the emotion that it brings up. For a lot of people, it may be an emotion of anger. It may be an emotion of helplessness, hopelessness. It may be an emotion of, not seeing any direction, where to go, which way to go. What do I do? Confusion, conflict, so it's a mixed emotion. It's a kind of a glop and glom of all the emotions coming up, and you feel you don't know what to do. Who do you go to? Who do you talk to? So all of those things come up when you feel attacked. Now, what do? Do you suppress yourself? Do you kind of shrink and make yourself small? Or do you become a shark and you counter attack? What do? Do share with me in the comments. How do you react to such situations? Yes, I am using the word react because when people feel attacked, the natural spontaneous response is of counterattack or go into shrinking space. Suppress yourself, just hide yourself. You want to hide yourself so that nobody sees you, and you just want to be with yourself and kind of deal with your emotions. So share with me in the comments, how do you go about dealing with attack? And when I say whether you shrink or you become a shark, is there any other way around? Is there any other way out to deal with the attack? There is. I would love to have your comments here. How do you deal with an attack situation? How do you go around it? How do you deal with somebody attacking you? What is the kind of emotions, the trail emotions that come for that person, for that situation? In that setup where you feel yourself caught up, how do you go about it? Do one thing, understand one thing, guys. When you think of yourself in such a situation, when you feel yourself in such a situation, actually take some few deep breaths. I would say start with the reverse count and go very slow. You can start with 10 or you can go, start with 20. Hi Payal, so good to have you here. So start with the reverse count but at a very slow pace, like 20, 19, 18. Now, some of you may think it is very difficult, Arsha, when somebody is attacking you, when somebody is like kind of coming with that energy, they are blaming you, they are attacking you, they are making you wrong for something. How can I be so calm? How can I not react? How can I not counter attack? How can I just keep quiet and go this calm and do a reverse count? Yes, it's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy. That's exactly where you make a different choice. That's exactly where you choose to stand in your power rather than give away your power outside to that person or to that situation. Okay? Now, when you do give away your power to the person or to the situation in an attack state, please know it takes you down the spiral of that blame, guilt, regret, and all of those redundant emotions which actually don't contribute to you. And when you go down the spiral, it takes time for you to even come up. It takes time for you to even detach from the situation or from the person or from the whatever that thing which has triggered that. Whatever that attack is, whether it is done by person, situation, or certain thing. It becomes difficult for you to detach. Yes. So until you detach and have an objective view of actually what is going on, what's happening here, how did I create this situation, what is my learning and wisdom here, till that point you will not be able to get yourself freedom. You will not be able to see yourself getting free. So what happens in this attack situation, you get entangled with the person or the situation or that thing which actually attacked you. Yeah, so you and that person or situation or thing become one. Now it is a loop. Okay, now it is a loop. Now do you think it is easy to break that loop? Maybe not. So I said what I said. Do the reverse count at a very slow pace and actually train your brain and actually give this command in this certain situation. For a lot of people who tend to fall in this situation very often, बहुत ज़्यादा उन लोगों के साथ होता है ये attack situation. Somebody is blaming all the time, or maybe they are going to give justification and clarification. नहीं, मैं गलत नहीं हूँ. If this happens with you more often, then it is specially for you. Hi KRV Bakes by Varsha. Thank you for being here. So in that situation, it is very important for you that now you begin to practice to take the power, your power in your hand and take the remote control of your life back with you. Because if you have been just reacting and if you just respond this one new time in the same manner as you did in the past, nothing is going to change. You are rather going to be a bigger invitation to such situations in your life. So because also understand one thing, when this thing occurs, when this happens, what do you actually feel? Helpless, hopeless, angry, some amount of fear may also come in, confusion, a lot of those emotions come up, right? And you may also find yourself, मेरे साथ ही हमेशा होता है. This happens only with me. Victim. Maybe you feel like a victim. Hi Teju, so good to have you here again. So if you feel like a victim in such a situation, if you keep yourself attached to that by counter-attacking, you don't get free. Let's face it, you don't get free. As much as it can be your natural spontaneous response, you don't get free. The longer time and energy you invest in this situation, the longer and harder it is going to be for you to come out of it. Yeah, it's going to take that much long for you to even come out of that situation. इतनी energy डाली है, इतना time डाला है, उससे बाहर आने में भी तो time लगेगा आपको, क्योंकि you have to really assimilate all of those things, those emotions. You have to get clarity. You have to actually take that panoramic view, objective view of the situation and see why did I invite this? What for did I invite this? How is it helping me? That I created this situation, that I created this person in my life. Everything is your creation. Yes, nothing is random in the universe. Nothing is happening. Everything is your creation. So the moment you realize, okay, this is my creation, I take complete accountability of it. I take complete charge of it. Once you do that, you begin to kind of step up gradually, and step out. And that's where this detached thing I am talking about. So in an attack situation, counter attack is a human spontaneous response. However, I suggest refrain from it. So do a reverse count, deep breathe as much as you can, and then just use the tool. Look at the situation and say, whatever the feelings that you get, whatever the emotion that you get, interesting point of view, I am feeling this way. And before you do interesting point of view, also say, I am in complete allowance of this feeling that is coming to me. I'm in complete allowance of this human emotion that I'm feeling right now. Like I said, the emotions could be of helplessness, anger, hopelessness, and even regret or guilt, whatever. Be in allowance of your emotion. If you fight your emotion, the fight is going to be tougher. I'm sure you don't want that. So in a difficult situation, you can make things ease for you. Not easy, but ease, provided you choose it. So the ultimate key point here is choose. The key point here is your choice. What would you like to choose? You know the things have gone really bad. You know the things have gone really triggered. The energy is heavy. You can feel the dense energy of yours or that other person or the situation. Now, before you go into how can I change this, you can change it. You can actually change the energy that you are feeling. Not for other person, but the magic will show up when you decide and choose to change your energy. The other person's energy will dissolve all by itself. Because for you to keep the fight on, the two people are holding the rope on two ends. When you leave your end, things are taken care of. Right? So that's what the interesting thing I wanted to talk about today. Hi Pooja, so good to have you here. So in an attack situation, it's important to have total control in your hand. As much as you feel the spontaneity of that human reaction which comes to you, keep the control in your hand. And how you can keep the control in your hand, I just shared the tool. So please go through this live, and this was a very quick live today, and I will see you next Sunday 9:30 p.m. So all of you who are on the live right now, thank you so much for being here on CB2LL Consciousness Bites to Live Light every Sunday 9:30 p.m. Thank you for being here, because this is an encouragement to me and a push to me, an inspiration to me to show up here on every Sunday 9:30 p.m. What topics? Well, I just speak about topics that I get the awareness of. Today's topic was, when you feel attacked, do you shrink or do you become a shark? So you can suggest me a topic that you would want to. You can suggest the topic that you would like me to speak on, and we can talk about that. You can put it in the comments. And if you like today's live, and if you liked the tool and this tool helped you in any way, please share it with your friends. You can share the live and you can put in your comment here. You can also suggest the topic that you would like to like me to talk on. I will probably include that in the next Sunday live at 9:30 p.m. Have a very, very blissful Monday, guys. Mondays are never about blues, but it is about bliss, provided you change your mental frame. So be excited. Have a beautiful Monday. Enjoy yourself. Start the day with the spark in your eyes and a lot of vigor in your body, and see the magic and share your magic here. Bye-bye.